heard of an old Madam and Jules Verne.
Is this about your production of Barefoot in the Park?
No, I'm serious. Miles found some letters from an old prostitute with a picture of a necklace and some rare documents hidden in the theater.
Blackmail. Who got caught with an old prostitute?
No, Miles is planning on stealing them. Him and Sydney. They're looking for some kind of a statue called Barsoom.
Did you say Barzoom? Oh, no way. I know exactly where that tacky old thing is.
Meet me at Dos Gatos. That little twerp has this entire theater under surveillance.
After swearing each other to secrecy, it took about 20 minutes for everyone connected with the pair of Florimore to know all the intimate details. No one believed it until someone Googled Cora Crane. An emergency board meeting was called.
So, we are looking at some increased liability as a result of the defamation lawsuits leveled against the theater from Sarah Maples, the former actress that Miles saw fit in replacing with his two small dogs.
You must admit, they were magnificent.
Bad idea. That, combined with the legal fees arising from the investigation of the two dead Prosperos.
I was only charged with one.
Not to mention Dimitri's little lawsuit regarding his back wages for Barbara's production of Phantom of the Operetta.
Can he sue us from Russia?
He has a cousin practicing law in Mandarin.
Yes, apparently he's a Farah. No, a Harold. Sorry, a Morgan. Or a Morgan.
Well, I have some news that may get the theater back in black. Unfortunately, one of us would like to keep the impending fortune to herself.
Buffy, I'd choose my words carefully if I were you, especially after your little ski trip to Miami last weekend with Brett Favre and all those football players. Besides, I'm sure that Sydney was going to bring that to the attention of the board anyway.
Well, I simply don't understand that foul gaze, so I'm not going to respond to it.
Well, Buffy, what is it?
Barbara has knowledge of a set of documents revealing the location of a 26-carat diamond necklace and an original script by Hablick Ellis.
It's H.G. Wells, you imbecile.
H.G. Wells? Really? Thank you. Whatever. Thank you, Miles, for saving us all the guesswork from where this all came from.
Mm-hmm.
I turned my back on a lot of crap, but this is the property of the theater. It's like the Hope Diamond. It belonged to Marie Antoinette.
I saw the Hope Diamond at the Smithsonian last year.
Really? Did they charge you the same as the grown-ups?
Does anyone take this Barsoom thing seriously? I mean, for all we know, it's long gone. It's been 100 years, and a lot has happened in the meantime. 24 productions of Barefoot in the Park, for instance.
It's a Florimore classic.
Well, it's nice to know that someone was going to steal a national treasure from the theater, especially considering the fact that someone has been sending lots of gossip to Perez Hilton, calling me a criminal.
Well, someone committed those murders. You can't assume that two actors died of natural causes in the same part.
Darling, that comment, like much of your wardrobe, is not only irrelevant, it's offensive. Nearly as offensive as that coconut-sized Adam's apple of yours. You know, we should really make a statue out of that.
I think I know exactly which statue you're referring to. And believe you me, it is far more important to our local community than you can possibly imagine. Why, the king himself, Elvis Presley, vomited almost 2 pounds of peanut butter and banana sandwich all over it just before his obscenity arrest here. Well, I, for one, am not going to allow that magnificent heirloom to be desecrated.
It's Barsoom.
That's the statue?
That?
It's really it?
Oh my God. Let's break it open.
I don't know why I was wrestling Miles. It seemed like the thing to do. There was only a key, and Fincannon grabbed that.
This is going into the theater safe, and you would all be wise to forget the whole matter, lest the theater be forced to take legal action against every one of you.
Legal action against Miles Hightower?
Thought I had it there for a minute.
There's a man